All right.
Coach, you were here in Death Valley last week for the scrimmage. What made you decide to come back out here today?
Well, we had a lot of people here today. First of all, a bunch of visitors, but just wanted to get them back out here one more time. It was a half scrimmage day, so the first scrimmage was probably 120 something plays. The second full scrimmage was about 93, I believe. This one's probably going to be about 70, 68. So uh, we did some good individual work, a little bit of teamwork to start practice, and then we got some more scrimmage work. Got a little more open field. Um, we got some short yardage. We did a couple more 2 minute situations today. Got the threes, some good work, and but just needed to get back over here one more time. We'll Friday will be a big day for us. I think we're going to have probably 700 plus coaches here for our clinic, which will start tomorrow night. And the Friday practice is much more oriented for the visiting coaches to try to, help them. We don't do a scrimmage day on that. We try to help them so that they can see how we practice, how we install things, individual work, stuff like that. Coach Peterson from the Eagles is going to be our speaker. Excited about having him here, and then we'll have one more half scrimmage type day similar to today. We'll do that on Monday, and we've got a couple more situations that we need to get covered this spring. I mean, we've done pretty much everything, but a couple of things we need to touch on Monday, and and then after that we'll divide the team and the staff on Tuesday. I'll let them flip for it on Wednesday, and on Wednesday that'll be our last day as far as just practice. It'll be shorts, and really that's the day that we use for teaching. Try to teach them how to manage their drills in the summer, and then get the teams organized, because this is going to be a huge thing for us on the 14th. I mean, it's a big deal. As y'all have heard me say many times. I mean, we don't get preseason games, so we don't get, when we play, the scoreboard is for real, and so we try to. This is a great opportunity to create the best environment we can, to just give us, another opportunity to evaluate our players and help them get better. So, the crowd, the type of crowd that we have, it's going to be on ESPN. It's going to be a big deal. So, again, I hope our fans will show up, and it'll be a packed house in here, and we can really challenge these guys from a game day environment standpoint.
After watching the film of the last scrimmage, was it as good on offense and as bad on defense as what you
No,
saw out there?
no, no. I mean, it was bad in certain spots defensively. Just we did some dumb things, and had some critical penalties and things like that. But offensively, it was definitely a day that they found the end zone more than they normally do in these scrimmages out here. But I give them some credit too. They did make some plays, but just a lot. We're an average football team right now. I mean, that's just where we are. I mean, we're not a great team, uh, but we ain't got to be a great team in April. We need to be a great team come September. We're a football team right now that's got a long way to go, a lot of work. That's what we do. I mean, if they could just do it without coaches, then just roll the ball out there and let them go. There's a lot that has to be taught. A lot, the best teacher is mistakes and failure, and then you study, you learn, and the guys who really care and the guys who are really committed, they'll improve. And so, y'all have heard me say many times, as we're kind of finishing our get ready phase, this is the first leg of our journey, just the first leg. It's a 4 quarter journey. And so we take what we do this spring, and then we try to give these guys all the tools they need to go get better this summer, and equip them with information, criticism, encouragement, you name it, and back it up, because we've evaluated everything that you can evaluate through our practices, and then it's kind of on them to kind of go through that transformation phase this summer, and then we come back, and it's always interesting to see the improvement in some guys. So there's several guys that have been exposed a little bit out here this spring that if they are who I think they are, they'll be much better come fall camp. So it's just part of the process. Yeah, we didn't do the paw drill today. We did that's what we call our wind drill, the W drill, and that's more one-on-one blocking. It's you got everybody's involved in that drill, and you got a runner, you got a point of attack, OLDL, and then the lane gets a little wider, and then you got your linebacker, tight end types, and then it gets a little wider, and you got your DBs wide outs on the back end, and everybody's trying to win their matchup. And backs are trying to cut, and but I just wanted to kind of set the tempo today, right out of the gate. That's a tough drill. Our paw drill is a tough drill. That's 3-on-3, very small space, and just the ability to move somebody and create a new line of scrimmage. And it's a great drill for the backs because there's not a lot of place to go. So you got to be able to run through the smoke and get those tough, gritty yards. So those are two tough drills that we believe in, kind of core values and fun of our program. I mean, we hang our hat on that. We can't do it all the time, but we try to get a few sessions each spring and fall camp to make sure that we've got the preparation for game day that we need.
What did you see from Josh Bell today during that? What have you seen from him throughout the spring?
Josh was great in the wind drill today, and then we did a little one-on-one at the end, just a couple call out guys, and he actually he did a good job. When it's just low man wins and leverage, he's pretty good. He gets his hands on you. He's strong. He can move people. You weigh him down with all the scheme and alignments and all them details that really kind of matter. He's a freshman, so he's going to be a good one, man. He's got all the good stuff, all the tools, but he's still, we got a lot of work to do there as far as just getting him to where he can be an every down player.
Coach, did you cut Braden Galloway loose today?
Yeah.
And how much of a work in progress is it going to be for him just to learn the tight end position?
Well, he's been in all the meetings, so I mean he's making progress there. He's been in all the meetings, been in every practice, and he's been paying attention to what's going on. So I think he's progressing mentally. But we need to get his butt in that weight room where we can cut him loose and he can start doing the lower body lifts and things like that. I mean he's got a good foundation. I mean, but we're excited about him, and I need to see him do a little bit more and run routes on air. And he's in a green jersey today, but I know he was excited to just get out there and get going with his teammates.
So what are some of the main things right now separating this team from being, I guess, average and great? I don't think we were a great team this time last year. Far from it. We were a long way away. But we have the ingredients. There's no doubt about that. But they don't put themselves together. You got to kind of put it together, mix it up, get it just right, get the oven just right. So we're just kind of just not where we need to be. Our consistency, you name it, really. There's across the board. We got too many guys making mental errors. We're doing too many stupid things like bad snaps. And when I talk about that, I'm talking about the whole team. I'm talking about 100 and something guys. It'd be easy for me to, throw a top 22 out there and we'd look pretty good. But they're all ours and they all matter. So jumping off sides on 3rd and 10, just things like that. And now it's 3rd and 5, and we get a late hit on 4th down into the game, 2-minute situation, and we get a late hit out of bounds. Game's over, and now they get a 1st down. I mean, you get average real quick when you got a lot of that stuff going on. So just inconsistency across the board is the biggest thing. So, hopefully we'll get there. But right now we're not a great team. We still got work to do, and that's a lot of it. Again, this is the beginning stage. It's the first quarter of our journey for the year. I mean, there's a lot of what we have to get done. A lot of what we need takes place in the summer. That's probably as critical a part of the year, every single year, is the summer, because it's a grind, and there's a lot of work that these guys have to put in. But we'll see. But I think when it's all said and done, we'll have 20 or 30 guys that we can go win with. But we need more than that. We need a lot more than that.
Hey, you think Coach Venables was more pleased with what he saw from the defense today? than
Probably
last week?
not. Probably not. Probably not. Just, you know, the first drive was a long drive. Now, they did stop him on the goal line. But, you know, it was a long drive. And just what I said earlier, 3rd and 10, we jump off sides, you know. And then now it's 3rd and 5. It's a lot easier to call plays on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 10. You get the first down, and here comes the drive. You know, so just some things like that. You know, the defense, I thought they did a great job in 2 minutes. Did a really good job in our short yardage competitive situation today. So there was some improvement in some areas, but you know, we're a mixed bag right now.
Tony was saying he feels like tempo is maybe what's helped the offense score against the defense maybe more than in the past. Do you think that can carry over to the season and going faster can help?
Yeah, I think so for sure. You know, we want to always be a good tempo team and take advantage of those opportunities, and we want to be able to start being able to run the football. I mean, and I think we've run the ball pretty effectively. I was really pleased with Adam Choice today. He had a couple of really nice runs. ETN had about a 40-something yarder on a 4th and 3, and he broke a long touchdown run. So, you know, I think that's where it starts. You know, and then just everybody being comfortable, you know, and we got enough guys coming back that have played in some of these key roles that I think is helping drive that a little bit too. You know, you think about it, last year, Fauci's a first-year center, first-year starter. Kelly's a first-year he's trying to go win the job. He's trying to just get the plays, you know, much less thinking about the tempo. Just a lot of new pieces, and I think we're a little more settled right now, and I think the guys are doing a little better job.
Anthony Williams had a good scrimmage last week. Is he a guy that you think could contribute to the secondary?
He's going to have to, whether he's ready or not. We're going to need him, but he's got a ways to go. I mean, he's one of those guys that you know has the tools, but he's just a developing guy. You know, just going to be a freshman, hasn't played a snap yet. I think he's a willing guy, but you know everything matters, and you know just need him to just buy in a little bit more in everything that we're asking him to do. But he's definitely a guy that we need to come through for us.
All set.